I'm Jo, and today I'm reading the first book in the Enola Holmes series. Hi guys! Very excited to share today's video because I have now just read the first book in the Enola Holmes series, okay? Now I was super lucky. I'm going to show you both covers because I actually have 2 copies of this book, okay? These were sent to me. I won these in a giveaway on Twitter, and Hotkey Books, huge shout out to this publisher because they were awesome. They've sent me the entire collection of the series, and they even sent me both books for the first book in this series because they originally sent me the one with the next flip cover. And then if you remember when I did my unboxing, I will link that up for you. I made a comment about how it would be nice to have all of the books in the series with the same set of covers, and so they sent me another copy of the first book in the series because they are awesome people. Okay, so these are the 2 covers of the first book. So I don't know if you've watched the film on NetGalley. If you haven't, then I highly recommend watching that as well. Because I really enjoyed it. I did watch films 1 and 2 on NetGalley before reading this book. As you can imagine, there are some differences between the NetGalley version for the film and the actual book. Okay, a few quite big differences. Okay, I would suggest if you haven't dived into either yet, then read the book first. Okay, that is my suggestion to you. Read the book first, because I found myself, whilst I was reading, I was totally imagining Millie Bobby Brown doing the narration and stuff in it. I thought it actually made the NetGalley version of it seem even better somehow, now having read this, because really channeled it perfectly, I think. Really enjoyed this one. Decided to give this one a 4-star. Okay, I was undecided because it's kind of like a 4.5, if you know what I mean. So I was torn between a 4 and a 5, but I think because for me the 5-star really has to stand out and not really be missing anything at all, you see. So this was a really good read, and I'm definitely looking forward to reading the other books in the series. Like I said, I have them all here for my collection. So I'm very much looking forward to reading the other books in the series for this, particularly the ones that haven't been turned into Netflix films yet. Because like I said, I think it would be better to read the books first. So very excited about getting into those. I absolutely love the character of Enola Holmes. I think it's done really well. The actual story, like I said, there are some big differences between the book and the film version. So do be aware of that when you're going into it. Some changes and things there, some quite big changes for plot and things as well, and some of the characters and stuff and things that happen. But I really enjoyed this. I thought it was done really well, and I think this one definitely this fits into the teen YA mystery category. Bearing in mind that she is like 14 years old in this, so if you do have preteen, teen readers who are looking for a series to check out, then I do recommend this one, especially if they like mysteries and that kind of stuff, or if, like my sons, are obsessed by Millie Bobby Brown, and therefore you can use that as a way to get them to read more books, because you know she's even on the cover of this version of it. So you know, I'm just sharing a little tip there, parenting tip for you. Work on the kids' obsessions, and it's a nice tie-in. So anyway, yeah, that's a good way to get them reading more anyway. So my kids are now quite excited about reading these as well. They were waiting for me to finish so that I could give my opinion on it and things, but I think they're probably going to read the series after I finished with it as well. So it'll be interesting to see what they make of it as well, because they are huge fans of the film versions, and like I said, Millie Bobby Brown in general. So it'll be interesting if they manage to get into this series as a written form as well, which I really hope they do, because I really want them to read some more. Because when they were younger, they used to read a lot, and then as you know, going into teens, particularly my oldest, who's 15 now, he doesn't really read that much. My 11-year-old does. He's quite into reading and stuff. He's kind of more into manga and stuff like that at the moment, but he will read pretty much anything. So yeah, he's definitely the one that does the most reading. The 15-year-old, it is like a real, he just doesn't seem to be into it at the moment. I don't know. He's gone astray, people. He's gone astray. So I'm kind of hoping that he's going to get back into it by reading this series anyway. I don't want to tell you what the differences are between the film. I should maybe do a different video as like a separate video, which is book versus film version of this. I feel that could be on the cards, because there are a lot of differences. This one, I mean, it's a very quick read, really. It's, what was it? Let's see how many pages. The actual story finishes here, so 166 pages long, the actual story. So it's not a very long one, and if you do like anything that is even vaguely connected with Sherlock Holmes, like myself, then this is definitely one worth giving a go. Like I said, especially for younger readers, but I think it's one of those that all ages can appreciate and enjoy as well. And like I said, if you are a more experienced reader, then it's not going to take you that long to get through it. So anyway, have you read the Enola Holmes books? Would you like me to do a book versus film comparison video to weigh them up? If so, let me know down in the comment section below, and I will take that on board. Anyway, that is it for today. Big shout out again to Hotkey Books for sending me copies of these books, because I'm really enjoying it and can't wait to dive into the other books in the series. So anyway, that's it for today. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!